YouTube, what's poppin'? Today we're looking at private tour of an Indian billionaire's secret bird sanctuary. Let's see what they talking about, man.
In this video, I am hanging out at the world's largest avian rescue and rehabilitation center with over 20,000 animals confiscated from the illegal pet trade and overcrowding. This facility has more birds than anywhere else on the planet.
I'm ready for this. I'm ready for this.
Too.
Let's get it, man.
Tara's Bird Sanctuary
Showtime.
alone has over 10,000 enclosures, spanning over 1,000 acres.
If you ain't know, I bet for interrupting your play, boy, we're gonna get to you in a minute. But if you ain't know already, Scotty has a thing for animals. I love animals. I love animals, man. So learning about them, it's just, how can I put it? It's like my high, you know, without doing drugs. I don't know, man. It's so exciting, man. It's breathtaking, actually.
Medium-sized aviaries, which we'll be checking out later in the video.
I'm going to be showing you some incredible creatures like this beautiful bald eagle, hand feeding the
Bald
deadliest
eagle.
bird on earth, displaying
thing got a long neck on it, long neck.
enrichment, and so much more.
Look at him go. Look at
This
that
is
thing
the
go.
most magnificent bird rescue in the world.
And they got a
Welcome
parrot.
to Ventara.
And with all these birds, what better place to start than with one of the most iconic predators in the entire world?
Oh my God, Shervin, what's going on, man?
How are you, Forrest?
There's bald eagles all over here.
Welcome to our raptor training and conditioning center.
Wow, they didn't fly
How do you
away.
end up in the middle of India with bald eagles? Hi.
Yeah.
So these are all rescued birds or surrendered birds.
Okay.
And what happens is when some private collections, when the owners pass away or they can't manage it anymore,
Yeah.
or some of the zoos are shut down, they surrender the animals out here to us at
Sure.
Vantara. A lot of them are imprinted. They've already been used for other flying shows and everything else. So now these birds are conditioned out here, and we practice some free flying with them, so they are mentally and physically stimulated out here as well.
Shervin, we're going to go down.
I've definitely seen this bald eagle before, though. Was it on an American Bill? I think so. But a side note, though, how come when they around the bald eagles, they don't fly away? But when I see a bald eagle in real life, out in the field, they won't even let me get close to it, man. Why is that? I want to know. I'm trying to get close to the bald eagle without it flying away from me.
your outdoor arena,
Yes.
and you're going to give them some exercise. Is that
Sure.
right?
And you can have a good look at how we go about the daily physical conditioning for the birds.
Let's do it.
And as I made my way down to the arena, the eagles were all ready to start flying.
That thing
Wow,
flying.
that's close to my face.
That thing flying.
Oh, that doesn't terrify you at all?
Yeah, no.
No?
We used to it.
You're used to it? Oh my
We're
God,
lucky
you?
we've got very experienced trainers out here, so that's why.
That, like, my heart stopped. I just see this huge wingspan and these
They look like he
claws
trying to
coming
eat
in.
his-
That's
his fingers.
crazy.
So
Look at
now,
'em.
what we could like you to do if you want to, you can also fly the bird from your hand.
Are you sure?
Because this one is a little bit used to people.
Am I capable of doing this?
You should be. One
Look at
one
him.
is that's
Why he
at
keep
the
going?
end.
Oh, he
AJ
got
will guide you
food in his
regarding
hand. He
the
got food in his
steps of
hand. I
okay.
ain't know that.
Whoa. There you go. This is crazy.
Let's see if you do
Now
with
tell
him
him to
too,
fly.
though.
Yeah, fly.
Okay, fly. Whoa.
Oh, I actually did it. On command.
That is so cool. I've never even touched a bald eagle before, let alone get to fly one. Now, is he going to recall back to me?
Yeah, sure.
And I can catch
Nah,
him?
he not gonna call back. Let's see.
This is
Hold on,
crazy.
nah.
I'll take a cobra
gotta see
or
this.
a mamba. This is like crazy.
Ready?
Oh my God, my heart is. Oh God. Wow. That might be one of the coolest things I've ever done in my entire life.
I need me one of these, boy. I need me one of these bald eagle, huh? So I could command it to fly off of me and fly back. Yo, just imagine how player that would be if I'm talking to a female, right? And I got a bald eagle as my pet, and then I do that. I do the call off and then the call back, and she see that. Come on, shawty, you gotta give me the number after that. Yeah, I'm gonna need this bald eagle, huh? I need this. How much for it?
How are you guys so nonchalant about this?
We're unfortunately kind of used to it, but the
Yeah.
thing is, the excitement still remains, because as you can see, look at the size of the bird and the wingspan, and don't forget, look at the size of the claws and the feet. See
Oh
the
my
size?
God.
It's almost the size of a big hand of ours.
That would rip through that forearm if you didn't have this glove.
Exactly, and if it was a completely wild bird, you wouldn't even dare do that. It's only because this bird has been imprinted and the feather condition was really terrible that we can actually do this training for these birds.
Watching these eagles soar is a reminder of what true freedom looks like when nature is allowed to thrive.
Okay,
But for most
okay.
rescues, freedom looks a little different. For the birds that can't return to the wild, the next best thing is a space built around their needs. And today, I want to show you a new build being custom
got the
made
cartoon figure of 'em.
specifically for a flock of rescued parrots.
Now this may look
we on to the
like
parrots.
an open-air construction site, but this is one of over 25 one-acre-sized mega aviaries in a place that has over 10,000 bird enclosures, all absolutely enormous and designed for the best habitat possible.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. In one of my previous videos, I did say that I would never come to India because I watched a video about the poop festivities and that kind of scared me away. But after looking at this video right here with the bird sanctuaries, I might gotta pay a visit now. Might gotta pay a visit.
For the birds. So let's go see some more.
Okay, so for us, this is our newest aviary.
Oh my God, look at the size of this. Wow, what's in here?
In here, we have over 30 species of different birds from Africa.
All African species. Now there's a waterfall and a river. I see saddlebills. Wow. Look at the size of this enclosure. I mean, there's literally a waterfall for the birds back there.
And in this aviary is one bird in specific that is so stunning, it's hard to believe it's even real.
Look at these birds. Now, these are blue-eared starlings native to Africa. They are one of the most metallic and incredible looking creatures. I mean, look at that male right there with his bright yellow eye and his dark blue to metallic-y light green plumage. It's absolutely incredible. I don't know if I've ever seen a more metallic, more majestic looking starling.
The color blue is the rarest color in nature?
Starlings are invasive.
That's the 1% of all animal displays.
And create tons of biological problems. But here, they have these contained, amazing looking starlings. They might be the most beautiful color I've ever seen.
Nah. Come on now. He popping it a little bit too much. Now, beautiful color you ever seen? Come on. Come on now. You know, red. What I got on is the most beautiful color. Come on now. Don't do that. Them birds cool, but come on, man. I don't want to disrespect the birds now, but come on now. There's some better options out there.
Multi-species aviaries that Pantara has. And
It's aight,
before
though,
we
it's
see
aight.
more, I'm going to visit the deadliest bird on the planet and eventually hand feed it.
Imagine you're crawling
This more
through
deadly than the bald
North
eagle?
Australian bush when all of a sudden a literal velociraptor. Look at this guy. Oh my God, this giant cassowary. He's all posturing up. The color is sticking out in his wattle and his red here. Now this is an absolutely insane living velociraptor. Literally the death.
Ooh, that thing growling. Look at it.
I jumped when he did that. I literally jumped because these guys are such dinosaurs. I mean, this is, I'm probably getting too close. It's crazy how scared.
We chop out his head.
Oh my God. These guys are so aggressive. Literally the deadliest bird in the world, the northern cassowary. And you can tell it's a northern because of that yellow patch behind his head there. But you see how aggressive they are. Imagine, as I was saying, you're walking through the bush in Australia, you hear that sound, and out stomps these crazy, mighty taloned birds that look like dinosaurs. They kick you in the chest, they hit you with that helmet, and they rip you apart with these unbelievable, giant, powerful claws. Literally the deadliest bird. That was insane.
Okay, I see why they call that the deadliest.
I don't think I'll be going inside with that murder bird. So as I head to another cassowary enclosure, something caught my eye. Not the bird whose call sounds like a machine gun.
Look at this thing. Hold on, look at this thing mouth though. Look at this mouth.
Not the bird whose
Oh my gosh. How many inches is that? Pause on that. But wow, that's a big mouth.
call sounds like a machine gun. Not the baby birds being taken care of in the hatchery, but something extremely unusual about a bird species you may be familiar with.
Look at these guys. Wow. Did you paint your pelicans pink?
No, they're actually pink pelicans.
Okay. So tell me a little bit about these beautiful pink pelicans. Here, guys, what's that?
So these are the birds from the Africa.
Uh-huh.
So we have not actually painted them pink. They're actually called the pink pelicans.
Okay.
They can hold up to 9 kgs of fish into their pouches.
9 kgs?
9 kgs.
So that's nearly 20 pounds of fish that these guys can hold in those big pouches under their bill.
Pelicans.
That's amazing. Now, are pink pelicans one of the pelican groups that have cooperative hunting?
Yeah. They have a cooperative hunting, and what they do is they make a oval kind of shape.
It kind of look funny
so
a little
that
bit
the
though, ain't gonna
fish
lie.
Can go up to the shore of the water body that they are living in.
How they got a ball right here? Is that their nose?
Wow. What is
Look,
the
look, look.
conservation?
Is this their nose right here? Why their nose so lumpy like that, though? Look at this. It look like a ball sack. These are called pink pelicans, huh? Okay, okay. Nice to know.
Status of pink pelicans?
Oh, they are near threatened in the wild.
Is that from hunting or habitat loss or what?
Habitat loss and human disturbance.
I see. Interesting. You say they're one of the heaviest flying birds. What's the wingspan on the pink
The
pelican?
wingspan is about like 1.6 to 1.8 meters.
That's like 6 to 9 feet. Wow, that's pretty big. I've come to Ventura today to tour around and see
With
all
a
the
9
various
feet
amazing birds that you
wingspan, pink
guys
pelicans
have.
are still
But
one of
this
the
enclosure stands
still one of the
out
what?
just
I ain't get to
because
finish
this
it.
was built for the pelicans.
Tell me in the comment.
So
I don't want
their
to go
enclosures
back. I
are
don't feel like
designed in
doing that.
such a way that they will all mimic whatever they find in their places.
And before I get to hand feed the deadliest bird on earth, I passed by the hatchery and just had to check it out.
Take a look at these two unbelievable
Yo, they're
birds.
fire.
Now,
look at the
these
red
are
one in the
black
back though.
cockatoos. They're one of the
Fire.
most expensive birds in the pet trade because these animals have such a diminishing habitat. Now, Ventura has committed to an amazing conservation breeding program for these animals, but black palm cockatoos are so unusual. First of all, they have these amazing naked cheeks that will turn bright red when they're feeling defensive or fighting. Secondly, they have these crazy combs.
Change
Their
colors?
hairstyle kind of match mine. And some other facts about them that are absolutely insane. These guys will actually pair up, and at the top of the canopy in far north Queensland, they will lay a single egg, and a single naked chick will be born. Now, why would a featherless bird be born, you're asking yourself? Because these guys nest during monsoon season, and if those babies have feathers, that means those feathers are gonna get wet, and if they get wet, the babies are gonna get hypothermic, get diseases, all kinds of things. So these are truly a rare crown jewel.
Let me pause it right here. Mel, I can't see this note. I'm finna read it out though. Males create drumsticks by snapping branches and banging them against hollow trees to impress females. Ah, so they into impressive females, huh? Okay, okay. I like the color of this though. This grayish, blackish. I can get down with this. Real, I feel like I would have this right here. You know what I'm saying? If I had on an all black fit, I might throw this bird on, you know what I'm saying, to go with the outfit. That's just me though. But who am I?
World, literally fetching up to $100,000 for one of these birds in the pet trade. But here at Ventura, they're committed to
100,000 for
breeding
what?
them. So the next thing I want to do is take you to show you how ugly, crazy, weird, and amazing their babies are in every stage of their reproduction. So let's drop off these guys and go check them out. Welcome to the world's most advanced avian incubator room. Here, they'll hatch birds of every single size, shape, and color, from the tiniest to the largest, depending on what needs conservation work. As you can see over here, there's an incubator.
And in this single incubator, you can see eggs of all different shapes, sizes, and colors, all being incubated together.
So it doesn't matter what kind of bird it is, as long as they need conservation help, Ventura will step in to work on that with them. In fact, here you can see just what it's like to witness a baby hatching in real time. So here's a little miracle right here. You can see the egg tooth starting to chip through
It's
the
already
egg.
hatching.
And in case you're wondering, how do we know whether that bird is doing well or not? Ventura has some incredible technology like this machine right here, the Buddy, where you can take the little egg, put it in here, close that up, turn it on, and within a couple seconds, you're able to read and monitor the heart rate of the hatchling to see if he's healthy. If his heart rate is stable and normal, he will hatch on his own over a set period of time. It can be 1 to 2 days. If his heart rate is irregular, that means that he's in trouble, and Ventura staff need to step in and help him with his hatching to ensure a proper survival. So as you
Wow,
can see here,
technology is
his heartbeat
crazy.
is absolutely perfect. So we're gonna take this guy, put him back in his incubator, and show you what happens next. After monitoring and confirming that he's doing well and he's working out of the egg, you could see that just 15 minutes ago, this little beauty was born right here. So take a
see,
look
zoom
at that.
in. Ah,
Absolutely
look at
amazing. This
him.
is life happening in front of our eyes. Newborn
Oh, man.
hatchlings. And all of these being hatched at an incredible rate to promote and help conservation with the ultimate goal of rewilding birds one day back into habitats where they've been expatriated from.
Ah, that's
now,
fire,
you might
that's
think
fire.
that's cool, and that's the end. But believe it or not, that little grub of a bird is not going to survive on his own. So let's
not?
go see the next stage of life. So in here, I've had something extremely special set up for me, and that is getting to look at every single life stage of our black palm cockatoos. From 3 days old,
Look
where
at
they're
him.
completely naked, to 1.5 months old,
to
to 2.5 months old, to 3.5 months old. We're gonna take this lovely mix here that has fruits, seeds, nuts, all healthy, all organic, and show them that it's feeding time by pinching the beak. Look at him go. And giving him a little bit of food right here. Hi, buddy. There you go. So what I'm doing right now is I'm simulating what mom and dad would do. And you see the way that they're trying to swallow the food, because this is all natural. So you hold the beak there, tell them to open up. Come on, buddy. Open.
That one don't want to open
And
up.
give them the food like that, and down it goes. How incredible is that to see a bird that is edging towards extinction being reproduced at such an incredible rate here by Ventara, helping protect the species from what otherwise could be an inevitable fate of disappearing from the planet.
A big part of practicing incredible husbandry outside of the hatchery is coming up with new, exciting ways to entertain.
It's a nice bird, though. This is a nice color.
Its natural instinct. So today,
Yellow and
I'm
blue.
joining in on a super fun enrichment game.
All right, so now we have something very unique coming up, something I've never even heard of seeing in a captive setting. So let's do it.
Yeah. Carmen.
Let's see what's next. Let's see. Let's
Look at
see.
that. So this is Carmen the caracara. And what do caracaras do behaviorally that's so interesting?
Caracaras.
So naturally, in the wild, they do this
Okay.
stone flipping behavior. They do this.
So this one right, y'all can't see the note once again. Don't worry, Scotty is here to deliver the message. I got you, man. So this note right here says, the crested caracara is the only falcon that collects material to build a nest. Other falcons lay their eggs in old nests built by another species. Ah, nice to know. Fun fact, huh? Fun fact of the day. Yeah, man.
To find food under the rock, like
snakes and bugs
lizard,
and lizards. Yeah. So here we have some fake rocks, and it's like the cup game where there's food hiding underneath them. So let's see her do it, shall we?
Cup game?
Whoa. Okay, let's go, Carmen. Let's see. Where's the food? Where's the food? They use their beak. Oh, look at that.
Use the beak to move the rock.
So she wastes no time. You can tell this is something she does all the time.
Okay,
now,
yeah. They got a good nose on it. Yeah.
Right? Yeah. This is something that they do in the wild. Yeah. Why are you doing this here at Ventara?
So we do this for them to exercise, for mental stimulation.
Another Ventara thing that is unparalleled, I would say, to anywhere else in the world, where they're using the natural behavior of the animals and simulating it in a captive environment so that this unbelievable, emblematic bird of Mexico can behave the way that it would behave in the wild. Thank you. I think that is so cool. It's all right. I don't mind. Chicken hand's totally fine with me. I'm going to go see some more birds.
But what I'm about to do is not
cool.
a game, and I do not recommend anyone.
The raptor.
Oh my God. Here comes a dinosaur. So how are we safe right now, Sharon? I feel like those dinosaur legs are about to kick me and rip me open at any point in time.
Claws of that thing.
Yeah, of course you can try.
One at a time or open hand?
Give it about few at a time, so it'll be easy that way.
Look
That's
at
so
it.
scary.
Look how you even eat it. Like,
That's great.
As big as they look, they love their fruits, and they are quite capable of jumping high enough to pull down fruits from low-hanging branches as well.
Not to mention jump up and kick you with those feet.
And
the neck kind of curved too. Kind of like.
Just an hour ago, I was over on that side, and there was a northern there, and I just walked by and tried to kick me through the fence.
Did you get that really loud trumpeting sound as well?
Terrifying. Made my heart jump into my throat.
So this one, as you can see, is not a complete adult.
Yeah.
The plumage is still changing.
It's not an adult?
Bird, and this one was taken in for
ain't too
treatments.
big.
So now this bird is recovered, and then you can see it's quite friendly.
So if I'm understanding you correctly, because this bird came in with its foot condition, you guys had to hands-on treat it day in and day out, and that's why it's got this temperament.
It was receiving treatment every day, morning and evening.
Wow.
And a lot of physiotherapy for the legs, a lot of calcium supplementations. And as you can see now, this bird is quite used to people. But again, given that it's a younger bird, it still has chances of growing up to come and kill you again.
Okay, well, that's good to know. I'm glad it can turn at any point in time. I hope that's not today. So we're gonna keep going before things get crazy. This is one of the most insane things I've ever seen. Just a hand-raised, friendly cassowary hanging out like this right here, walking a velociraptor. So let's go before she decides she doesn't like me, okay?
A After walking with the cassowary, I thought it'd be a good idea to check out a couple more insanely unique birds before walking into another giant
How many birds you got left?
Look at this guy, one of the craziest birds in the entire world, the shoebill. You can see where that name comes from, this big wooden clog-like shoe for a mouth. But don't be fooled, these guys are phenomenal predators.
That mouth too
They'll
long.
eat absolutely everything. Snakes, big giant fish, and even crocodiles they've been known to consume with that big bill.
And aside from their aggressive feeding tendencies, they make an even more menacing call that sounds like a machine gun. Mainly used to communicate during nesting and to greet mates. This is a wetland bird, so you may be asking yourself, why is he in this somewhat dry enclosure? Well, he's not.
Turn on the rain.
Hold on. You gotta put some water on the beak though. It look kind of dry, like ashy, like, you know what I mean?
Dry enclosure. Well, he's not.
Turn on the rain. So look at the simulated rainstorm. All the birds are getting so excited. They're all yelling and shrieking because they love it when it rains. The shoebill is sitting out, eating it up. So what's really interesting is when this very shoebill came here to Ventura, he wasn't eating. So what did the team do? They gave him x-rays and they found that he had 3 fisherman's hooks in his stomach. And they must have been absolutely hurting his stomach because he wouldn't eat. So I was lucky enough to work with the vets here to force feed him cotton. And as he ate the cotton, the hooks entangled in his GI tract and he actually pooped out all 3 of those fish hooks and has since then started eating again and living his best life. It's possible that they may go extinct in our lifetime, but not if there are viable insurance colonies like what Ventura has right here.
And if you thought this bird was odd looking, just wait until you see the next one that I'm about to go see. But before
The
that,
last bird
I've
kind of
lost
growing on me. They ain't gonna
smartest
lie.
birds in the world and just
Growing on me a little bit.
Oh my goodness. Dr. Sadiq, wow, what is going on here? There's so many beautiful birds out here.
Yes.
So who is everybody? Why are they here? What is this jungle that we're hanging out in?
Yeah, these are actually tame birds.
Okay.
Most of them are our babies,
Okay.
our chicks, and we raise them, and now they are so familiar with us that they can roam around with us, they can stay here. And this is their basking time right now.
Okay.
So for sun,
Oh.
yes.
And you do that early in the morning when the sun's coming. That makes perfect sense.
Yes.
Now, these birds are known as the most intelligent bird in the world.
Yes.
What type of bird is that?
So what makes this African gray parrot so intelligent?
Oh, another
Yeah,
parrot, another
actually,
parrot.
They have that ability to mimic many bird sounds. So they can speak, they can learn doing small stuffs like
Yeah.
playing with the ball, playing with some sticks or something.
You play
So
soccer?
they're really intelligent.
Now look at this macaw.
Try to get
This
it to
is hyacinth
mimic you though.
macaw.
I want to hear that.
Come here, buddy. Ow! There we go. Whoa! This macaw might be one of the most beautiful birds in the world. I say this all the time, but blue is the rarest color in all of nature.
Yes.
Far fewer blue animals than any other color, and this guy is
Blue might be
maybe
his
the
favorite
most
color.
striking blue color of any animal in the world. Now, isn't it
It's
crazy that
impressive,
Ventura
though. It's
has about
impressive, though.
150 of these hyacinth macaws that they've rescued, and yet these birds can be anything from $5,000 to $50,000 in the United States based on their plumage, based on their background and everything else. And just look as I walk down
look
the
at that
line
white
here.
bird.
We've got blue and
Angelic.
white, gray and red, black, powder gray, brilliant blue, yellow, white, pink. You name it, there's every color of the rainbow with the cockatoos here.
Well, that bird
and
tried to
that's
bite 'em.
why people get them. These birds are so magnificently beautiful, and yet they make terrible pets. So people get them, they think they want them as a beautiful, iconic creature in their house. They realize that they're noisy, they poop a ton, they have stress issues, they require a specialized diet, they require tons of space. You right? And then they end up not wanting them anymore, and Ventura steps in and rescues this unbelievable array of magnificent birds. And this is not even 0.001% of the birds that they've rescued here at Ventura. So let's go see some more, right?
Ah, it's not all of
I'm
them.
headed to another mega aviary, and along the way, I'm seeing quite
Keep
possibly
the bird.
ugliest.
You
And
have it as a pet. You gotta keep. Damn. Why did I pause it right here? Nah, but keep the birds outside though. Have it inside if you have it as a pet. My personal opinion. That's what I think. You know, you're gonna do what you want to do, but just saying, man.
then the most stunning birds we'll see on this tour.
Look at this crazy marabou stork. Now, the ancient Egyptians called them the death bringers.
This must be
because they were
old.
so ugly. it was said
Granddaddy
that they would
age.
bring death. So you see that big pouch that they have in front of them, similar to an elephant's ears. They use that for thermal regulation. So There's a certain anatomy on the human body that does something very similar, where the hotter you get, the longer it gets and the further away from your body it gets, and the colder it gets, the more it shrinks. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, you probably should, but they have something very similar under their neck that they use for that temperature regulation. And on the back of the marabou, you see that weird fleshy red ball there. Now, like a peacock's tail feathers, this is used for sexual selection. The male birds will actually display this to the females to say, come and breed with me. And like vultures, they have a naked neck and a naked head for eating carrion and dead things.
Who would want to breed with this type of bird?
Dead things, it can stick to their feathers and it can obviously rot. Now, I've got some very cheeky crowned cranes around here that are trying to attack me. So we're feeding them mealworms right now. Let's see if that hurts. Ow, it sure does. Ow, don't do that.
Bite him.
But look at how beautiful the crowned crane is. They have this amazing set of feathers off their back. It's a very interesting, crazy dynamic. But it makes sense, right? If you're a bird that lives on the ground in Africa with all of the various predators, you have to be a badass. And simply put, with a lot of these birds, it's more about the size of the fight in the dog than the dog in the fight. And nothing is more true than with these very aggressive birds that I feel like are going to attack me here any minute.
Yeah, that's a big one though. From this angle,
the closest I've ever been to a
this
marabou
bird
stork.
Humongous.
Really is one of the most weird and ugly birds on the planet with a nutsack on its chest. So
before I check out the mega aviary, I stop by one more bird, an unexpectedly elegant one, the king vulture.
And you can see where they get that name. I mean, they have this unbelievable beauty, unlike any other vulture species in the world. So you know what's really cool is, in South America where these guys live, the first Achilles mate, maybe by a puma or a jaguar or something like that. Then in comes the Andean condor. The Andean condor is big and powerful, and it's able to rip open the stomach lining of whatever the dead animal is and begin the process of decomposition. Now, in the middle rung, after the Andean condor has had his fill, in comes these guys, the king vulture. They're a mid-sized vulture that doesn't have the strength and power that an Andean condor does, but is not so low down on the totem pole that they come in third. So they're kind of in the middle of all the vultures there, and they are by far the most beautiful with their crazy small feathered heads, their red and yellow coloration, that big wattle, their white wings, and then below them are those voracious little black vultures. Now, king vultures, like many vultures around the world, have had tons of problems with DDT, making egg softness and poisoning. Just the list goes on and on with the problems that vultures are facing, which is especially crazy if you consider the fact that vultures are nature's cleanup crew. Without them, we would have dead, rotting things all over the place. Please don't bite me. And that would create all kinds of problems. You're very rude, buddy. And even though these guys are the most beautiful, most colorful vulture species on planet Earth, they still end up in terrible, weird situations. And all his friends are sitting up there watching us, but it's just amazing to know that these birds do have a safe haven here at Ventara, where no matter what happens in the wild, there will always be an insurance colony.
And the next insurance colony I get to visit isn't just one species. It's for an entire continent of birds, all in one gigantic aviary.
Just look at the size of this habitat. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, wow, Ventara did such a good job on their one and only big cage. This is one of over 2,500 cages of this size and scale. And in this cage alone are 700 birds. Now, look as you walk around. It simulates an Australian outback. There are all these perches, there's food everywhere, there's bushes, there's trees, there's ground birds, there's flying birds. I mean, it is just a magnificent enclosure. And that's what is so fascinating. I don't even know what this is, by the way. Look at how beautiful that guy is. Never even seen one of those before. But that's what's so incredible about Ventara, is they do everything at such a large scale with nothing in mind but the well-being of the animals. And that's what makes things like this so spectacular.
Through world-class care and groundbreaking conservation, Ventara isn't just protecting animals. They're rewriting what's possible for species on the edge. So if you want
man, salute to him, man. It's your boy, Scotty Love. Ain't gonna lie, I enjoyed this video. But towards the end, I got a little bit sleepy. Gotta be honest. Just gotta be honest. But could be because, you know, ain't gonna lie, I just did like 5 videos. But look, though, it's your boy, Scotty Love. I just want to appreciate everybody for tuning in. And last but not least, I'm gone.